Hi, I'm Ellen McCauley. I'm at Pray It Off in Syracuse, New York. This session 35, our theme is positivity and peace. And one of the things I wanted to talk about was embracing your body positivity and celebrating yourself. Because if we don't love ourselves right here, right now, we will never love ourselves. I am going to be the same person if I lose 40 more pounds as I am today. I'd like to think over the past 19 years I've been on a journey to be a better person, but it had nothing to do with my weight. It had everything to do with my faith and working with others and being together. So we have to love ourselves right here, right now, no matter what. So we have a little gobble, gobble, gobble. It just, I'm not going to go to a plastic surgeon and going, oh, how you doing, you know? It is what it is. So we've got some wrinkles and some sags. Each wrinkle, each sag, it means we've lived a well life, you know? So many of us struggle with body positivity. And this article done by the Mayo Clinic says, what are your ideas on the cultural shifts such as body positivity? Because America is so liberal. They're like, it doesn't matter what you weigh. You can weigh anything. It's beautiful. You know, it doesn't matter. But they lie because they'll judge you in the next breath. They will say, it doesn't matter what you weigh. Boy, that person's really fat, you know? And try to find some decent clothes, you know, that kind of thing in a different size. So it is okay to be any size. But you have to just accept yourself for where you are. Are you healthy? If you weigh 145 and you want to weigh 135 because that's what you weighed when you got married, but you're healthy and you're in really good shape, there's nothing wrong with that 10 pounds. You've lived a life, etc. Don't try to be something that isn't positive for you. What's important is our quality and quantity of life. If our weight affects our health, then by all means, we have to do something about it. We have to prevent. Someone very close to me has some serious hip issues, and the doctor said to them, you can be a candidate for hip replacement surgery, but I've had people lose 50 pounds and the pain's gone away. And I would suggest you lose 50 pounds first, and then let's take a look after that. So weight can affect the pressure on your knees, your hips, your joints, even if your blood pressure's good, even if you don't have adult onset diabetes. Will you always? We have to look into the future. Maybe I didn't have it when I weighed 370, but losing like 170 pounds certainly helped not to get it, okay? And it is possible to celebrate weight loss even if a specific weight isn't achieved. All right, Bonnie lost 40 pounds. She said she gained 20 back, and I'm telling everyone in the world. But the thing is, she still lost 20 pounds. That's a victory. That is a victory. So you lost 40 pounds, you gained 10 pounds back, you still lost 30 pounds. Everything you've done is still a victory because you're here. Society places a lot of value on body image. And a lot of people like to give you their unsolicited comments or advice related to weight. Especially if you run the Pray It Off group. They feel they can say whatever they want to me. And they have. And one of my favorite responses, and you can use it, is I say, oh my gosh, I had no idea we were that close, that you were that interested. Why don't we sit down, have a cup of coffee, you tell me all about your life, I'll tell you all about mine. I mean, these people who are asking you personal questions, especially we live in an age where there are the drugs that are helping people lose weight. And people love to say to me, are you on any of those things? Which I feel is nobody's business. If a doctor feels that you need to be on a weight-enhancing program, then it's your business. And I believe that it's beneficial. I think you should still stay and pray it off, because the key is keeping the weight off. The key is exercising. The key is the community, the group. If that's what you need and your doctor thinks you need that, I think it's great. But it's nobody's business. Why is anything like that? That'd be like saying, well, how curious. I didn't know you were that interested. Let me tell you about my colonoscopy I had. You know, I thought they put me under, but then when they started putting that tube, you know where, I mean, what? They want to know your business? So you start telling them your business and they'll go running. You know when they'll go running? When you especially talk about Jesus. Thank you so much for asking me how I lost weight. Let me witness to you about my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Then they're running. Woo. All right. The word diet has received its fair share of criticism. Now, the Mayo Clinic calls the diet anything you eat. It's your regular diet. What are you eating during a day? Fruits, vegetables, what are you eating? So, if you are not watching what goes in your mouth, I can tell you right now, I had a perfect week of exercise, of eating protein, of fruits and vegetables. There's not one mistake on my log. It's literally perfect. It's an A++. I stayed the same. Now, would you say that I was a failure because I stayed the same this week? Would you say that all my work was for nothing? What would it have been like if it wasn't an A++? I would have gained weight or whatever. You will not always see the results of your efforts. Does that mean you quit? Does that mean you say, I'm not coming anymore? I have never seen anyone come up to me and say, you know, Ellen, I quit, pray it off, and I lost 50 pounds on my own, and I've never been happy. No one's never said that to me. What we need to do is make small, sustainable changes that become autopilot. I have so many small changes I've made over the year. I've shared them with you, like no creamer in my coffee, love it black. If you had a gun to my head when I started praying it up, and one of them was, one day you will drink black coffee, I'd say, that's not going to happen. I like it. But I trained myself to like it. And I saved a lot of calories with that creamer. I'm going to stop right there, Bobby.